Okay, everyone, welcome back as we continue and quite possibly finish. I actually forget if the last thing in there is an actual mission or just like basically a cutscene masquerading as a mission. You get one of those in the Romulan Mystery Arc, or yeah, I think it was in the Romulan Mystery Arc, or wherever it is. The point is, we are doing another Dyson Sphere arc today. Welcome back to U.S.S. Perth Amboy in Arkle Plays Star Trek Online series. And this is the Nausican bridge officer I forgot to show off last episode. You can have one of these when you get to level 4 of Diplomatic over in the duty officers thing here. As you can see, I'm at level 4 at most things except exploration, espionage, medical, colonial, and recruitment. Unfortunately, my costuming options were limited without spending money, so this is what we got for him. For now, he's only got. I haven't decided if I'm even going to give him an actual set yet, but he. Since then, I've got character named after YouTuber Samantha Lux. I'm not even going to pretend I managed to make it look like her. I know that there are people who can. Whoa, that did not mean to do that. A lot of people who can convincingly make their characters look more like certain people, but I do not have that skill. She has the Iconian set, and I have Rain here, Saurian, and I was going to give her something. What was it? Hold on a second. Now I'm trying to remember. Did I have another... Was I going to unlock another... Oh, right. Going to get her the Gamma Armor set, but that'll be later. Okay. Enough of my rambling. Let's go back to finishing the Dyson Sphere arc. Or possibly finishing it. Surface tension. Okay. Yeah, I think we're... Unless this one is shorter than I remember. Okay. If fluidic destruction here is shorter than I remember, we will be finishing the Dyson Sphere arc in this episode. If not, that'll be next time. Alright. The Undine have started to invade the Dyson Sphere, Admiral. They have employed massive planet killers to destroy the Voth that we were previously engaging in the Voth zone. Now the Undine have taken full control of a portion of the sphere and are seeking to destroy it. The Alliance has sent Admiral Chal Rex to lead the charge against the Undine. He could use your help if you can spare it. I clicked accept. Come on. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah, the Undine Space Battle Zone. You know, depending how long this takes, I may end up just cutting it out and going straight to the last episode. The fight in the Undine Battle Zone is going to last for a long time, Admiral. Admiral Chal Rex is going to need all the help he can to push the Undine back out of the sphere. Wait. Did I... Okay, I don't know why it keeps making me click stuff twice here, but alright. Oh. Okay, well... Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, longtime players of this game know it's like you have all these things here, and then when you've turned all of these blue, meaning they're under Alliance control, 3 Undine, or Species 8472 planet killers show up about there, and there. And then after you destroy them, you have to fight a bunch of Voth there, and then you get some, like, marks and dilithium and shit. But we don't really need to do that today. We can actually just go ahead and just straight up end the Solanae Dyson Sphere arc today. Neat, huh? Okay. Recent events have underscored the threat posed by the Undine. The native species of fluidic space, these aliens have infiltrated galactic powers, including the Federation, by using their shape-shifting and telepathic abilities. In an attempt to form a united front against this threat, I have called for a summit to discuss the means by which the various governments of the Alpha and Beta quadrants can detect and neutralize the Undine presence. The location for the talks will be at the Jenolan Dyson Sphere. Control of this site is currently under dispute by the Federation, the Klingon Empire, and the Romulan Republic. However, I believe that access to the sphere should be a secondary concern to that of the threat of the Undine. Your experience in the field may prove to provide a valuable perspective, as well as a moderating influence. Please attend as a representative of the Federation. Okay. Anything here I'd be particularly interested in keeping? Nah, not really. Okay. Let's do this.
Last time on Star Trek Online.
We are fighting a war on multiple fronts. We have to consider the Borg, the Undine, and the Romulans, as well as the Klingons.
I see now my deception has been exposed.
Starfleet has lost too many ships and too many good men and women to a fight we now know was caused by Iconian and Undine influence.
Is that...
An Iconian gateway? Yes, I believe it is.
Into the gateway, now!
Are all those markers Iconian gateways?
Sir, we've been scanning the gateway. The monitors on the bridge are all showing an Omega.
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant. We are within the Solanae Dyson Sphere, a spherical structure built around a star.
We now know why the sphere generates vast amounts of Omega particles. It is designed to use those particles as fuel to jump to any area of space.
It now appears that the Jenolan Sphere had the same jump capabilities as the Solanae, and moved to this location.
You're not Cooper.
We will repel the Undine, and survive to warn the Alpha Quadrant of the renewed threat. The Undine are a threat to us all. I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy.
And now, the continuation.
Okay, did you get all that?
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant. I will admit that I did not expect to be here with Voyager again. It is agreeable. Thank you for agreeing to attend this conference and supporting my position on the Undine. However, reaching a consensus today will be difficult. Many different agendas will be represented here today. I will speak to you in person shortly. Tuvok out.
Welcome to the Jenolan Dyson Sphere. Please beam down to these coordinates.
All right. Captain Sean of the Enterprise F.
Good to see you. I'd say you're right on time, but it looks like everyone else wants to be fashionably late.
We're still finishing preparations for the conference, and Admiral Tuvok is already there. The Klingon and Romulan delegates will arrive soon, so we should head inside as soon as you're ready.
Lead on, Captain.
Thank you for joining us here. We need assistance with preparations for the conference. The Romulan and Klingon delegations are still in private deliberations, but other delegates are arriving. Several preliminary tasks remain before we can begin the presentation. Your support in this matter would be appreciated.
Okay, call for a security team. Alright, so you need to post security at the projector, the Klingon delegation, and the Romulan delegation. I don't think it actually matters who goes where here.
Where do you want me posted, sir?
Okay, I'll send her to the projector.
Where do you want me posted, sir?
To the Klingons. And to the
Where do you want me posted,
Romulans.
sir?
Okay, there's an argument going on somewhere. I gotta stop. Alright. No, okay. Hi, Rom. I have a hologram of you on my ship. Okay, where is... No, that's not it. Okay, there's supposed to be an argument somewhere that I need to defuse. Oh, that might be it. Over here. Okay. Ah.
This Cardassian thug is trying to push Bajor out of this conference. We have as much of a right to be represented here as any other world, more than the Cardassians. They're not even part of the Federation or the Klingon Empire.
Please remain calm. What's the basis of this dispute?
I simply inquired about the ambassador's presence at the conference. After all, Bajor is a member of the Federation. Ambassador Sugihara is capable of representing them, along with the Deltans, Andorians, Vulcans, and everyone else, even the Tellarites. Though I suspect they'd argue that point rather robustly.
Okay, so we got three options here. And since I maxed out on diplomacy, I'm guessing that means this one will work. But let me just go ahead and read off these other ones here. That's an unfair characterization. The Bajorans have had a gateway to the Gamma Quadrant in their space for decades. We value their experience and their opinion. Good. That may be so, but I'm sure we can find an equitable solution for everyone. It's wishy-washy. It's like, okay. You're both diplomats. Work this out. Your people are depending on you. Don't get ejected over a quarrel.
Well said. Perhaps there's hope for this conference yet. I'm quite willing to put this disagreement behind us in the interest of the bigger picture.
Thank you, Counselor.
The preliminary tasks are complete. You should speak with Admiral Tuvok again.
Okay. Glitch.
Thank you for your assistance. Please take the opportunity to speak with the various delegates. Having an understanding of the positions of each representative will facilitate more effective negotiations.
Alright, so speak to the Federation Klingon ambassadors and the Romulan Republic Pro Council. Okay. And then there's an optional one with the Xindi delegate. Let's go ahead and get this one. Okay, let's start with Datan.
Thank you for the invitation. Starfleet certainly knows how to organize their meetings on a grand scale. I trust that the Republic will be able to take a leadership role in studying this sphere. The extensive knowledge we've gained from the Solanae sphere should give us an advantage here. And, after all, the gateway that leads to both of these spheres is in Republic space. Yes, the Undine. Very interesting. My security advisors have been looking over the data, and we are all very curious to hear what you and Admiral Tuvok have to say on the matter.
Thank you for attending, Proconsul. Please take a position at the podium. Okay. Supposed to be... There's... I think they're over here. Okay. Let's talk with Sugihara and then the Xindi delegate.
The Xindi are here to support Admiral Tuvok's call for cooperation. We know what tragedies befall a people who are being manipulated by outsiders, as we once were. The Undine's lies and manipulation remind us of the Sphere Builders, whose deceptions led us to make one of the greatest mistakes in our history. There are 5 races on my world. We all know reaching a consensus can be difficult, but the Xindi are living proof that if we put aside animosity, our differences can make us stronger.
And if you haven't seen Enterprise, specifically seasons 3 and... well, no, specifically season 3, that doesn't make any sense to you, does it?
The Federation's position is quite clear. We believe the only way to safeguard the future of the Alpha and Beta Quadrants is for all the galactic powers to behave as reasonable entities and work together to oppose those who would threaten our worlds. It doesn't matter if that threat comes from the Undine, the Borg, or the Iconians. The response is the same.
That was unexpectedly brief. Thank you, Ambassador. I don't know if we had any of the other missions where he showed up on the show before, but this character does have a bit of a penchant for going on and on and on and on and on. So, alright, let's talk to Satas.
I sincerely hope that the Federation is not wasting our time here. If your presentation is to explain the threat posed by the Undine, let me spare you the effort. The Klingon Empire has been aware of this threat for quite some time now.
You've spoken with representatives of all of the delegations. You should return to Admiral Tuvok.
Yeah, well, Undine infiltration is what ultimately led to the Gorn being conquered and absorbed into the Klingon Empire. Well, obviously, Satas has managed to thrive in that environment.
We are almost ready to begin. Will you complete the final preparations for the conference while I speak to Captain Sean? After that, your assistance in encouraging everyone to take their seats would be appreciated.
Understood. I'll finish the preparations and then direct people to their seats. Okay. Neat.
Ah, it seems the time has come at last. Thank you for the reminder.
You're welcome.
I was just going. Don't rush me.
Thank you for taking your seat.
Oh, yes, I will take my seat.
I suppose we can begin.
Thank you for taking your seat.
You can start the presentation from the control console.
Alrighty. Oh. And cutscene.
The Undine represent a clear and present danger to not only the Federation, but also the Klingon Empire and Romulan Republic. The damage done here by a mere handful of ships is clear evidence for the need for cooperation.
With respect, Admiral, the Romulan Republic is quite capable of leading exploration and security measures here, just as we have led efforts to secure the Solanae Sphere. My militia...
I find it interesting that the Federation suddenly has concerns about the Undine now. Where was the Federation when the Empire discovered Undine infiltrators in the Alpha Quadrant? Or is the Federation only interested now the Undine threatens something you want?
Given the exceptionally complicated nature of such...
Ambassador, given what we now know, that was a mistake. The Empire recognized the Undine threat years ago. We didn't.
You admit you are wrong?
The evidence provided by Admiral Tuvok and his team is sound.
Thank you, Captain Sean. However, dwelling on past mistakes will not solve the problems of the present.
Our fleet stands ready to protect both spheres from the Undine.
The Undine can wait. We have more important business to discuss. Who owns this sphere? I represent a consortium of businessmen on Ferenginar. We are prepared to invest significant venture capital into transforming this sphere into a vacation destination to rival Risa. I have a proposal of $500,000 of... What's that?
Tuvok to Voyager. Report.
A massive fleet of Undine vessels just appeared from a rift. They're setting a course for the gateway.
The Undine? What do they want?
Unknown. Direct to Lisette. Track their course.
Enterprise to Captain Sean. We're receiving a distress signal from Earth's space dock.
Sean to Federation Fleet. Red alert. Prepare for immediate departure.
The Federation is our enemy, but the Undine attack like assassins in the night.
We will crush the Kamikuv!
A significant Undine force is headed for the Sol system. We must stop the Undine from breaching Earth's defenses.
Yup.
Species 8472 has already boarded Earth's space dock. Once we are through the gateway, we must render assistance as soon as possible. I am picking up several distress calls from across the system. Curious. There are fewer Undine vessels than we witnessed using the gateway.
Any word from Starfleet Command?
Negative. The Space Relay Booster Network appears to be offline. I am reading Undine ships attacking Earth's space dock, as well as attacks on the lunar colonies and the orbital habitat on the far side of Earth.
We need to split our forces if we're going to stop the Undine in multiple locations.
Agreed. Enterprise will clear the area around the lunar colonies.
Understood. We'll head toward Earth space dock.
Fine. Jirok and I will clear the far side of the planet.
Good hunting.
Enterprise will set course for Luna.
Well, that didn't stop the brain from doing that.
My ship is operational. We will fall in and help you make a drive for the space dock.
Earth's space dock is taking severe structural damage.
Yeah, I can see that. Oop. There we go. I thought I wasn't firing that. This ain't gonna be the last battle we're having right by space dock.
If we do not hurry, Earth's space dock may be destroyed.
There are still Undine ships in the system. We must eliminate them.
Whoa. What? Ow, I'm getting a stunning amount of lag here. Alright, let's, summon some perk to help us out. Come on! Oh, I hate when that happens.
Tethys Dreadnought, inbound.
Indeed, you are no match for Klingon warriors.
Come on.
Lunar colony secure.
Where is that dreadnought?
We will put an end to this together.
There you are. What is up with this lag? He's still winning, but so. Come on! Oh my god! Hey, no. I did not move the camera just then. No. Game, how dare you?
Any ships still in range? There are Undine hunting parties on Earth space dock. We're fighting them, but comms are spotty. I was lucky to get an external signal working. We need any assistance you can spare.
What happened? Where's the rest of the fleet?
There are Undine ships attacking key sites across the quadrant. Our ships are responding to everything they can, but we're stretched thin. When the Undine arrived here, they damaged every ship in the system, hit the orbital platforms, and then most of them just left. Automated defense systems are offline. We're struggling just to keep control of the station.
We'll render what assistance we can.
I've received orders from New Romulus. In light of this situation, the U.S.S is being recalled to defend the homeworld. I will contact you if there is any change.
Understood. Admiral Tuvok, recommendations?
The boarding parties on Earth space dock should be our main concern. The Undine will be attempting to cripple Starfleet operations, gain valuable data, and capture ranking officers. We cannot afford to allow them to succeed. I am prepared to beam down immediately. Your assistance will greatly improve our chances of success.
Earth space dock has sustained severe damage from multiple Undine boarding parties. We must locate Admiral Quinn. The most expedient path to the Admiral's office is through those doors. Our mission objectives are clear. We must ascertain the whereabouts of Admiral Quinn and expel all Undine boarders. Teams from other ships, including some Klingon and Romulan vessels, have beamed to lower decks here on the station. While their willingness to assist us is unexpected, Their desire to see this enemy stopped is gratifying.
Alright, I forgot I couldn't bring a team, but that's okay. I have a dinosaur. Anyway. Oop.
Everything hurts. What? Who? Admiral Tuvok.
What happened here?
I don't... What? The windows! They came through the windows, walking on the hull. I don't know. After the Klingon and Borg attacks during my cadet cruise, I thought working at Earth space dock would be less... traumatic.
He seems very rattled, Admiral. What can we do?
Indeed. I can initiate a mind meld. It will calm him, and I will be able to learn what he knows about the attack. This is not normally something I would suggest, but I believe that in this instance it is necessary.
Do what you need to do. I'll keep watch.
My mind to your mind. My thoughts to your thoughts.
I'm feeling better now. Thank you. The Undine, yes. They just appeared in close orbit. We were taken by surprise and none of the defense systems worked. I don't know why. They've been killing people. I don't know what they want, but they've been systematic about their attacks. They want something.
Come with us. We'll get through this together.
There is more going on with these boarding parties than mere discourse. Phaser fire. There are more Starfleet officers fighting nearby.
More survivors.
We need to manually activate the fire suppression systems.
I think I see the correct panel for the fire extinguishers.
I thought Earth space dock would be a quiet assignment.
Be cautious. There are more Undine nearby.
I guess he's too far gone. Alright. Can we move now? There we go.
Admiral Tuvok, I'm gonna help hold this position. I'm not much of a soldier, but I can make repairs and help keep this area clear of Undine. I hope Admiral Quinn is okay. He was on comms a few minutes ago, but the transmission was cut off.
We'll find Admiral Quinn. Stay safe.
Be cautious. There are more Undine nearby.
I'll stay here. Good luck.
Oh, wait. There was a thing there. What was it? Come on, come back now. Ah.
The damage is extensive, but we will rebuild. First, however, we must drive species 8472 back to fluidic space.
Okay, that was a waste of that.
Admiral Quinn.
Come on! There we go.
The shape-shifting nature of species 8472 makes them a dangerous foe. We will have to proceed with caution to avoid being caught unaware again. Clearly, Admiral Quinn is not here. He may be still alive elsewhere on the station. The logical course of action amid so much chaos will be to re-establish the chain of command.
I'm open to suggestions. How should we proceed?
Perhaps we can establish more reliable communications by directly linking to the Starbase's internal systems. The consoles here can be used for that purpose. Make the attempt. I will keep watch for more Undine.
Understood. I'll get to internal comms.
I will cover you.
Ah, there it is.
Who is this? Communications are damaged. One moment. This is Admiral Quinn.
How do we know you're the real Admiral Quinn?
I suppose that's a valid question. You reported to me after the attack on Vega Colony. I took a chance on promoting you. I see now it was the right one. Admiral Tuvok, we spoke briefly about your mission right before you reported back to Voyager. You mentioned your wife and said it was fortunate you had time to visit Vulcan to see T'Pel before the conference.
I believe you, Admiral.
Admiral, what is your status?
I'm pinned down in my office with Egan. We've been trying to get internal comms and sensors working. What's your status?
Not good. We have a lot of casualties.
The Undine boarding parties appear to have some goal in mind, but we are unsure as to what it might be. Admiral, I suggest you hold your position. We will make our way to you.
We'll be there soon, Admiral.
Stay alert for more imposters.
No. I meant...
Ambush. There are still more Undine on the station. I can feel their anger. The way is blocked. There may be an alternate route on the upper deck.
Come on. Come on. Oh, damn it. This is where the lag is really fucking me here. Makes me think I'm...
Admiral Quinn and Commander Egan are below. The Admiral appears to require medical treatment. It is agreeable to see you, Admiral.
Hang in there, Admiral.
Thank you. Now, maybe we should... Commander Egan!
Egg?
Egg? Where are you going?
One moment, Admiral.
Intriguing. The amount of resistance Starfleet has offered is unexpected. That being said...
The weak will perish, and you are weak.
He is tapping the bioship's power matrix.
Something here I need to be shooting. I'm sure of it. It's been a while. Oh. Or maybe not. I don't even know anymore. Come on. Can... Wah, wah.
Egan was an Undine? That would explain what happened to our defense grid. He would have known they were coming, and had ample opportunity to sabotage us. Damn, I didn't see that coming.
What are your orders, Admiral?
Egan. It's hard to believe. He attacked me mentally, led everyone into a trap. I couldn't stop him. We have much to consider. There may be... Tuvok! What's going on? Tuvok! Can you hear me? Tuvok!
Tuvok! Hello, Tuvok. Egan was too weak. He spent too much time among humans. He served his purpose, and you will be far too late.
Too late for what?
Your quadrant will fall. The weak will perish. This dimension will be cleansed, purified of infestation. Your efforts are meaningless. I know your thoughts, Tuvok.
Indeed, Doctor. But I have taken advantage of this connection to look into your mind as well.
What?
I understand now what your plans are. You will not succeed.
You can't stop us. Tuvok! Tuvok!
Admiral Tuvok! Admiral!
Diversion. This was all a diversion.
What do you mean?
Qqo'nos. Their real target is Qqo'nos.
Captain Karen.
Come. Qqo'nos may not have much time. The Federation and the Empire have been at war for far too long. Now we must join together for the common good.
Perth Amboy, 1 to beam up, laying a course for Qqo'nos. Maximum warp.
We have arrived in the Qqo'nos system. At this time, the ruins of Praxis are concealing our arrival from the Undine. The Klingon homeworld defense fleet has engaged the bulk of the Undine forces, but they appear to be taking heavy casualties.
Just 2 Federation ships? 2? Where is the Enterprise? Where's the rest of Fight!
Reinforcements are on their way.
Starfleet Command.
We're here to fight. More ships are on their way.
The Romulan Republic has made commitments to its allies. We are here to honor them.
Are you afraid?
Oh, that's unfortunate.
The Undine advance.
We would not be alone if anyone in the Federation had the heart of a warrior.
They know I'm recording right now.
We are at a
This will be our
distinct
day of
tactical
glory.
disadvantage.
Think of it as an increase in your opportunities to die with honor.
Okay, there we go. I don't know what is up with this targeting.
My apologies for being late.
Integrity below 75%.
Just one more ship?
Not exactly. We brought a few friends.
This is Admiral Nagata, taking command of the task group. Follow my lead. And try to ignore my lag. Ah! Come on! Oh, what the hell? No, what are you doing? No. Come on, I am really trying to get the camera to cooperate with me, and it's just not working. Yeah, gee, I wonder why. We gotta clear some more of these bad guys. Damn it! Come on! Damn it! Can we please just work? No, no, I only wanted to move a little. Damn it! This should not be happening. Ugh. No, I'm not still going in that direction. Game, I'm turning. Game, I'm turning. Game, I am turning. Ugh. God, this is so aggravating. I should be enjoying this epic space battle, but I keep having to deal with all this lag. I would... Come on, this is an... This computer's only a couple of months old, for fuck's sake.
We'll drive them back to space.
I'd love to advance toward the shipyard, but I gotta get this thing to acknowledge that I'm actually moving first. Ugh. Come on! Ugh. I have a feeling it's only gonna get worse the more undeemed ships we get on the screen here. Damn it! Come on! Oh my god. No, no. Can I target something, please? Not one of my own. I don't want to target the Romulans. They're on my side. Motherfucker.
What is that thing?
The Undine have brought a large craft through a quantum singularity.
They're powering up weapons!
The Undine have a new planet killer!
Target that ship, and fire all weapons!
No effect! They're too strong!
Voyager has one nanite torpedo remaining from her time in the Delta Quadrant. Such devices proved effective against the Undine in the past. Tactical. Fire when ready.
Feels like there's some stuff missing here.
They took some damage, but the planet killer can still fire. I can get the Aquarius into firing position above her and exploit the opening in her shields, but someone will need to keep the Undine distracted.
And that's the Aquarius, the small ship attached to the Enterprise F.
The Aquarius is beginning its attack run.
Yeah. Game!
Sean's attacking that planet killer on his own? He'd sacrifice his ship, his life.
Why? Why are my weapons not... Why am... Come on. Come on.
Weapons are offline. This is our only chance. Setting the Aquarius on a collision course.
Acknowledged. Do we have Sean's coordinates?
Getting locked now, sir. He did it, sir! The planet killer has been destroyed.
Tuvok to Allied fleet. Stand down. The Undine are retreating.
Captain Sean.
Transporter room. Did you get him?
We have...
Captain Sean to Admiral Tuvok. Permission to come aboard?
Klingon High Council wishes to discuss the most recent developments. We have been invited to transport directly to the High Council chambers.
Alright, let's beam across. I imagine that would have been a lot more fun if it hadn't been for all that lag. Sorry about that, folks. Hopefully that if that becomes too much of a problem over the next couple of missions, I may end up having to end this series kind of early.
There are many here who have seen the danger Species 8472 presents with their own eyes for the first time. Thank you for your assistance in protecting both Earth and qo'nos from the Undine. However terrible, this battle did have one benefit. Today's fight opened the door to what may be a lasting peace between the Federation and the Empire. Now we must have the courage to compromise for the greater good. In its way, that can be more difficult than waging war. The formalities will begin soon. Until then, I must take the time to speak to others who were instrumental in the success of this mission.
We face great threats, but we will also celebrate great victories. Okay, so celebrate percent, talk with others, toast to victory, dance with others, use party devices. Right, well, let's talk to Sean.
That was a close one, but I'm fortunate Voyager transported me off the ship at the last second. It would have been a worthy sacrifice. Kronos is too important to lose.
Glad you're still here, Captain. Oh. Hello, Worf.
I served in Starfleet, and now I serve the Empire. There are many on both sides of the current conflict for whom I have deep respect. I see this as an opportunity. We may find we have more in common than we realize.
I agree, Ambassador. Now we talk to Worf's stepdaughter here.
You have shown your true nature today. Worf was correct. There is honor in the Federation. The conflict between us has gone on long enough. Now we should turn our blades toward the real enemy. I remember you from the Gateway activation. You fought well today. May our meetings on the battlefield always be as glorious.
Thank you, Captain. Hey, Datan.
Our people come from a culture of deception and division. We've rejected our past in favor of open alliances. Perhaps it's time for the Federation and the Empire to set aside their past as well. We would welcome a ceasefire between our allies.
Thank you, Proconsul.
Earth and Kronos are safe, and the Romulan Republic is pleased to assist its allies. I just wish my father could see all of us working together toward a common goal. This is the future he dreamed of.
May have referenced this before, but see the TNG episode, The Defector.
The 5 races of the Xindi once tried to exterminate humanity. Through the efforts of a few people who were willing to change, we put aside our weapons and worked through our differences. Now, we are members of the Federation. Peace came with great difficulty, but that is the way of most things worth having. The Undine are here. They're spreading lies and dividing us from within. Now, more than ever, we need to set aside our animosities and work together for the greater good.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. Who else is there to talk to? Ambassador Satas.
My people have respected the Federation ever since our first encounter with your famed Captain Kirk. I have advised Chancellor Jimpok that the Gorns support the idea of a ceasefire. Perhaps this will lead to greater freedom for all of us.
Thank you, Ambassador. And holy shit, is he tall. I believe Satas is considered incredibly tall even by Gorn standards.
A true peace may not be on the table yet, but I hope we can at least broker a lasting armistice. But first, we celebrate today. Earth and Kronos are safe.
Thank you, Admiral. I think it's actually everyone I can talk to. So I gotta do one of these other things like toasting to victory and whatnot. Oh, wait, no. There's one. House Kleck political aid.
I admit I did not expect the Federation to act with such honor. I do not know what the final decision of the High Council will be, but rest assured that the Undine will pay. We will hunt down every last Kameku and destroy them for what they have done here today.
Helping Qo'nos was the right thing to do. Alright. Now we speak to Chancellor Jim Pock. Voiced by the guy who voices Duke Nukem. I cannot remember his name right now.
You fought well for someone from Starfleet.
Thank you.
Many fine warriors have earned their places in Tuvok today. They died with honor, fighting one of our most formidable enemies. The Undine brought the battle to our very threshold. The fine warriors standing before me pushed them back. Let us honor our sacrifices and our accomplishments by ending...
So you are the heroes of the Milky Way. You have come further than we expected. But still you chase our shadows.
We are not here to impress you, demon! We stand united, and there is no one who can...
We give you a single warning not to attract our attention again.
That was the reason we need to work together. It's time for our feud to end.
Agreed. From this day forward, all hostilities between the Empire and the Federation will cease.
The Iconians use servitor races and other species to do their fighting for them. Species 8472 has been an unknowing catspaw of the Iconians for some time. This time, however, the Undine were defeated, and it was our combined strength that allowed us to prevail. Thousands of years ago, the Iconians were defeated by an alliance of races. I predict their ultimate aim has been to prevent such an alliance from happening again.
But the conflict between the Federation and the Empire is over.
There have been periods in our combined history when the Federation and the Empire have not been at war, but they have not been allies either. This may be the beginning of such a time. It will be up to determine what happens next. With time, we may even restore the alliance that came out of the Khitomer Accords.
What happens now?
Voyager will return to the Delta Quadrant. There is much to do there, and the Jenolan Sphere will need to be protected from further Undine assaults. I am sure I will see you again. You have been a worthy ally, and your wisdom and courage will be called upon in the days ahead. Until then, live long and prosper.
Until next time, Admiral. Perth Amboy, one to beam up. Your service has, quite literally, saved the Quadrant as we know it. Both Earth and Qo'nos will rebuild in the wake of these terrible attacks, and a new day dawns for the Federation. One where we may someday re-establish the once strong alliance we had with the Klingon Empire. Starfleet and I can't thank you enough. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were angling for my job. In the meantime, though, it's clear that the Iconians and the Undine are not waiting for us to act. I think our galaxy just got a whole lot smaller. Okay, that's the thing that... Okay. One of my Klingon ships has only 3 of these. I didn't realize. I thought the 4th one was like... Yeah, never mind. Sometimes with these sets in the game, it'll have like 4 items, but like the 4th one is something that, for all intents and purposes, requires money to get, and I thought that applied to the 4th thing for the Species 847 set. I guess not. Of course, I have all the consoles on my, on that one Klingon ship already maxed out, so what would I Yeah, that doesn't really matter for this series. Let's just... Okay. Alright, and so with that, we end the Solanae Dyson Sphere. After that, we go to the Delta Quadrant, where... Have I done any of these before already? No, I'll be doing the whole thing, including Dust to Dust. God, I hate that one. There's a ground segment that involves a lot of jumping and timing, and I hate it. Okay. Well, like I said, I think if I keep having issues with lag while I'm recording these, I may end up stopping. Well, Dust to Dust is kind of an epilogue. So... maybe I would end... I would end about here-ish. Well, as my dad would say, we'll burn that bridge when we cross it. Thank you for enjoying another episode of U.S.S. Perth Amboy and Arkle Play Star Trek Online series. Or, at the very least, watching it.